Everything you're watching right now is AI. The character, the cinematic camera movement, the freeze time effect, even the realistic human walking. Most people genuinely thought this was shot using a real camera. But this entire cinematic sequence was created inside Openart AI using Seedance 2. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I made this look this realistic. Right now, most AI videos still have the same problems. Plastic-looking faces, robotic movement, fake walking, unnatural physics. And honestly, that's usually what gives away AI immediately. So I wanted to test something. Can we make an AI cinematic sequence actually feel real? Not just visually realistic, but physically believable. So in this tutorial, I'm going to break down my entire workflow step by step. From cinematic planning, to prompt engineering, to realistic body movement, to sound design, to the exact techniques I used inside Openart AI and Seedance 2 to make this sequence feel like it was shot on a real cinema camera. Before generating anything, I first planned the entire sequence like a real film director. And for writing the base cinematic prompt structure, I actually used Claude AI to help organize the scene flow and cinematic storytelling. Instead of random prompts, I divided the story into timestamp-based cinematic moments. 0, 0 to 0, 0, 3. Entrance walk. 0, 0, 3 to 0, 0, 6. Finger snap and freeze, 006 to 010. Frozen world stroll, 010 to 013. Newspaper and kiss, 013 to 015. Unfreeze and cinematic walk away. This is very important because AI performs much better when the actions are structured clearly in time order. I also decided character appearance, camera lens style, lighting, body language, motion realism, environment details, sound design. Basically, I treated the AI like a real movie production. And honestly, using Claude AI helped me speed up the ideation process much faster because I could structure the scene like a proper cinematic screenplay. Now comes the most important part, prompt engineering. The biggest mistake people make is writing short prompts like, "Man walking in city cinematic." That will always look fake. Instead, I described everything: the character, movement, camera, lighting, emotion, and physical behavior. For example, a young Indian man, late 20s, black beard, light blue polo shirt, white slim fit pants, black Adidas sneakers enters the frame from the left. Then I added realism layers like slight shoulder bounce, natural stride, subtle head movement, hard daylight shadows, shallow depth of field, film grain, Arri Alexa mini camera style. These tiny details are what make the video feel physically real instead of AI generated. For example, I actually generated another version before this one, but in that version, I didn't mention detailed physical body movement. So if you observe the first video carefully, the main character still looks slightly AI generated, especially in the walking motion and body mechanics. The movement feels a bit stiff and unnatural, but when you compare it to the second version, where I added shoulder bounce, weight shift, relaxed swagger, natural stride, fabric movement, realistic body physics, suddenly the character starts feeling real. The walking motion looks physically believable instead of robotic. And honestly, this is one of the biggest secrets to making cinematic AI humans look realistic. Search for Openart AI and open the website. Once the page loads, go to the video section and select Text to Video. Inside Openart AI, I selected Seedance 2 because it handles cinematic motion and realism much better than most AI video models. Once you open the Selection tab, you'll see two options: Upload and Character tabs. click on Upload Media, and a new window will open where you need to upload your reference images. These images were generated using the GPT Image 2.0 tool inside Openart AI. Later in this tutorial, I'll also show you exactly how to generate these kinds of images yourself. Now, back to the main process. Click on Upload Images and select the images you want to use. Here, I'm uploading my main character references, both the front angle and side angle views. Then, I pasted the full cinematic prompt. For the freeze time scene, I focused on environmental storytelling. Instead of simply saying, "everything freezes," I described exactly what freezes. Pigeons frozen mid-flight, leaves suspended in air, pedestrians stuck mid-step, dust particles hanging motionless. Then I added cinematic physics. A white spherical shockwave expanding from his fingertip. This creates a believable cause and effect moment. That's what separates cinematic AI from average AI videos. Once you paste the prompt, scroll down to the Settings section. In the Mode option, select Normal Mode. Next, you'll find the Audio option. This allows you to add sound effects and background music to your video. If you want cinematic audio, turn it on. Otherwise, keep it off for a clean, silent output. Below that, you can choose your preferred resolution: 480p, 720p, or 1080p. You'll also see multiple aspect ratio formats available. Select whichever format best fits your content style. Here, I'm choosing the 16:9 aspect ratio. Now, move to the duration option and select how long you want the video to be. The maximum duration available is 15 seconds, so I'm selecting 15 seconds for this project. Once all the settings are done, simply click on Generate, and here's the final output. The result looks incredibly realistic. The sound design is honestly half the experience. And I intentionally used no music, only cinematic foley. For example, during the freeze moment, all city ambience slows down and cuts into complete silence. That silence creates emotional impact. Then, when the world returns, everything explodes back at once. This makes the AI video feel alive. The goal wasn't just AI video. The goal was forget it was AI. Now I will show how to generate the image in GPT 2.0. Using this image, I asked ChatGPT to generate a turnaround prompt for the uploaded reference image. ChatGPT generated front, left, right, and back view prompts while keeping the same face identity consistent across all angles. First, copy the prompt to lock the face identity, so the character's face remains unchanged in every angle. This ensures the same facial structure and identity are preserved throughout the generation. After copying the prompt, go to Openart AI and select GPT Images 2.0. Make sure the GPT Image 2 model is selected. In the Image tab, click to upload your reference image. A new upload window will open. Simply click on it and upload your image. Once uploaded, the image will automatically appear in the workspace. Now, paste the turnaround prompt you copied from ChatGPT. I already have the front view image, so I'll only use the left side angle and right side angle prompts. Next, choose the quality setting. Higher quality uses more credits, so select it based on your preference. You can generate up to 4 variations at once. You can also choose your preferred aspect ratio and resolution. Once everything is set, click Generate. After the images are generated, simply download them. And honestly, AI filmmaking is improving insanely fast right now. If you want more tutorials on cinematic AI filmmaking and hyper-realistic AI video creation, make sure to subscribe and comment below what cinematic scene I should create next using AI. Because honestly, this is just the beginning of AI cinema. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.